November in Japan is crazy. Red leaves are at their peak, Christmas lights just started, and traditional festivals are everywhere. You picked the perfect time to come, but here's the truth. November has way too much and the crowds are huge. If you travel without knowing the plan, your trip might end up wasted. Don't worry, I will share 9 tips from a local so you don't miss anything. By the end of this video, you will be ready to enjoy November in Japan without missing a single highlight. Hi, I'm Kota from Howzit Japan. We are local friends. We've met over 900 travelers a year, so we are professional local friends. Alright, let's get started. Let's house it! If you travel to Japan in November, you are coming at the best season. In Tokyo, the temperature is around 50 to 63 Fahrenheit, and in Kyoto, around 48 to 61 Fahrenheit. During the day, you can walk around comfortably and enjoy the autumn leaves, but at night and in the morning, it can drop to 40 Fahrenheit. The difference in temperature may surprise you, so you should wear layers. An inner shirt or light sweater and a light jacket like a windbreaker or a thin down. This way, you can adjust easily. Another thing you must care about is dry air. From November, the air becomes very dry. Pack lip balm, hand cream, and throat lozenges. Many hotels do not have humidifiers, so you can hang a wet towel in your room. Also, sunset is early around 4:30. It already gets dark. This means you should plan to see autumn leaves in the morning and the afternoon, and then enjoy light ups or illuminations in the evening. So, what should you pack for November in Japan? Bring an inner shirt, thin sweater, and light jacket. Also, bring a folding umbrella, a light scarf, gloves, and good walking shoes with grip. For dry air, bring lip balm and hand cream. For crowded places, a mask and hand sanitizer are useful. And if you don't like the cold, you can use body warmers. You also need to know some local tips. Inside trains or restaurants, heating is sometimes too strong, so easy layers are important. In Japanese inns or restaurants, you may need to take off your shoes, so clean socks are nice. In November, many Japanese wear masks because of flu season. If you cough or sneeze, wearing a mask will make a good impression. And here's a secret. The convenience store is your friend. If you suddenly feel cold or it starts raining, you can buy gloves, masks, folding umbrellas, even body warmers, Cairo are very easily. Just go inside and you will be saved. So November in Japan is comfortable but also tricky. But if you prepare well, you will enjoy your trip in the best way. And once you are ready, the next question is where to go? November means one thing: autumn leaves! Many people think the peak of autumn leaves is in October, but actually November is the most beautiful season in Tokyo. You can walk under a golden tunnel of trees right in the city, or you can go a little outside and see big mountains and valleys full of nature. First, you should not miss the Jingu Gaien Ginko Avenue. Golden trees line a street over 200 meters long. This is one of the most famous autumn views in Tokyo. In the morning light, the leaves shine in a magical way. If you use a zoom lens, you can take a photo that looks like a compressed golden tunnel. But maybe you think Tokyo is a big city, it's hard to feel nature. That's why I recommend Mount Takao. If you are a beginner, you can take the cable car and walk Route 1 from the top. You can see both autumn leaves and city view at the same time. This is something you cannot see anywhere else. However, weekends are very crowded, so the best time is weekdays morning. If you go even further, you will find Okutama. There, you can enjoy lakes, valleys, and bridges with autumn colors. It's very photogenic. Driving through the autumn roads is also fun, but on weekends, trains and roads are crowded. The trick is to leave early in the morning or come back late. Of course, beautiful views also mean some risks. Fallen leaves are slippery, so wear sneakers with good grip. Be careful on wet wooden paths on slopes. So whether you stay in Tokyo or go out of the suburbs, in November, you can fully enjoy autumn leaves. And when you think about the best place for autumn leaves in Japan, of course it's Kyoto. Next, I will show you the magical autumn of Kyoto. Let's go! After you enjoy autumn leaves in Tokyo, the next highlight is waiting for you. Yes, it is Kyoto! In November, the whole city turns red and yellow. You will feel, yes, this is Japan! First, you should visit Tofukuji Temple. From Tsutenkyo Bridge, you see a valley of full red leaves. It feels like you are floating above a red ocean. At night, you must try to light up at a candle. The reflection of the leaves in the pond creates a different world. The beauty will make you stop and just look. But maybe you think, Kyoto is too crowded? Can I enjoy it? In that case, go to Arashiyama. The view of Toketsukyo Bridge with red leaves is classic. And if you add the bamboo forest, you can feel even deeper deeper Japanese autumn. Another special spot is Kiyomizu Temple's night visit. The stage with red leaves and the city light below is a climax you can only see in Kyoto. But here's an important tip. The peak in Kyoto is mid to late November. At that time, everywhere is very crowded. So the key is to visit early in the morning or on weekdays. For example, Kiyomizu in the morning or Eikando late at night can be much more relaxing. So autumn leaves in Kyoto is something you should see at least once in your life. And if you want to enjoy local autumn in Tokyo and Kyoto, we are here. Howzit Japan is here. We offer fully private customer tours in Tokyo and Kyoto for you guys. It will not only make your planning easier but also turn your trip into an unforgettable memory with you, the Howzit members. We are looking forward to meeting you guys in Japan in person. Now you may wonder, when's the best timing a year? Next, I will show you the latest autumn leaves news. Let's go! If you travel to Japan in November, you should know one important thing. This year, the autumn leaves may be a little different because of the very hot summer. The timing and the colors can change. In the north of Japan, the leaves start to change as usual in mid to late October. But in Tokyo and Kyoto, the peak may come a little later around late November to early December. So if you come in mid-November, you may still see many green leaves. Before you trip, and even during your trip, check the latest forecast or look at real-time photos on social media. This way, you can find the best spots at the best timing. So this year, autumn leaves are a bit of unpredictable. And speaking of night, the next thing you must see is light up autumn leaves. Let's go next! After you see the autumn leaves in the daytime, you must also try the night light ups. When red leaves shine in the dark or when they reflect in a pond, it feels like a completely different world. The mix of light and shadow will make you stop and say, wow, this is also a perfect date spot. By the way, in many Japanese gardens, the best part is the reflection of leaves in the water. On the deep parts of the surrounding garden, as you walk, the view keeps changing so you can enjoy the same place twice. But you need to be careful. At night, it feels much colder than in the day. If you keep your neck, wrist, and ankle warmers, you will feel much more comfortable, so you don't forget these gloves or a neck warmer. Crowds are also a big challenge. Famous temples and gardens often have very long lines. That's why the best time is just after the gate opens or just before it closes. If there is an online ticket with a fixed time, use it. Another point is manners. If you use a strong smartphone light or block the path for photos, you will ruin the atmosphere. The important thing is to enjoy with the same manners as locals. If you do that, you can share the quiet beauty of autumn with local people and feel it even deeper. And remember, night ups are not only fun at night. If you go up to a tall observatory, you can see the Tokyo night view together with spots of autumn colors. That is a very special experience. So after you enjoy the autumn leaves in the day, don't just go back to your hotel. If you add a night light ups to your plan, your trip will give you double the emotion. And night fun is not only about autumn leaves. From November, the city also starts illuminations. Next, let's see how you can enjoy those shining lights. After you enjoy the autumn light ups, there is one more night experience I want to recommend. That is the city illuminations. From November, the city quickly changes into Christmas mood. Streets are full of lights and you can walk in a shining night. I used to go there a lot for dates. Anyway, a classic route is Marunouchi Nakadori. The tree shine is champagne gold, and if you take a photo with Tokyo Station in the back, it becomes the perfect winter Tokyo shot. From there, you can take the subway to Roppongi Hills or Tokyo Midtown. The artistic light shows will make you stop and just watch. But be careful, right after the lights turn on, it is very crowded. After 9 p.m., the crowd becomes smaller and you can enjoy it more slowly. Also, after rain, the road reflects the lights and the view becomes extra magical. Even if it's cold, it is worth taking a photo. Because you often stop and stand during illuminations, your feet can get very cold. Wear warm socks and hold a hot drink to keep comfortable. And here too, it is important to follow the flow of people. Many streets are one way, so if you move with the flow, you will enjoy the lights without stress. In this way, you can enjoy the city lights with good manners just like locals do. And don't stop with only illuminations. In many areas, Christmas markets also start in November with hot wine and snacks in your hand. Your night will feel even more special. So if you combine autumn light ups and city illuminations, Illuminations. Your November night will be double the fun. And if you want an even more winter experience. Next, let's go to the first snow in Hokkaido and in Tohoku. Let's go! If you think, I want to see not only autumn leaves but also the beautiful winter scenery, November is a perfect time. Why? Because in this season, you can enjoy a mix of autumn leaves and the first snow. This is a special experience you can only have in November. For example, in Sapporo, the first snow often comes in November. The whole city suddenly changes into winter. In Otaru, the gas lamps along the canal with fresh snow make a very romantic scene. You will stop and take many photos. Maybe you think snowy roads look difficult. Yes, in mountain areas, you need winter tires and sometimes snow can delay trains. That's why it's safer to use trains instead of cars. And on your travel day, always check the latest news about snow and train service. Also, this is a season to enjoy hot springs. In Tohoku, places like Nyuto Onsen or Zao Onsen, and in Hokkaido, Noboribesu Onsen can give you the chance of an open air bath with snow. Imagine you sit in a hot bath while red leaves or the first snow fall around you. This will make your trip very special. But remember, you need stronger winter clothes here than in Tokyo or Kyoto. And one more layer, a warm hat, thick gloves, and winter-proof jacket, and even foot warmers. And in case of bad weather, prepare in the options like museums, markets, or sake breweries. So November in Hokkaido and Tohoku is very rich. You can enjoy autumn leaves, snows, and hot springs all in one trip. If you want to feel the start of winter easier than others, this is the timing you should not miss. And November travel in Japan is not only about the nature, it is also about traditional events and festivals. Next, I will tell you how to enjoy them and how to avoid a big crowd. Let's go! For your November trip in Japan, it is not only about autumn leaves and illuminations. Traditional events are a big charm of this season. In November, there are many national holidays and festivals. Streets and shrines get a very special atmosphere. First, remember Cultural Day, November 3rd. Museums and art galleries all over Japan hold special exhibitions and events. But in Tokyo, they are very crowded, so the best way is to visit early in the morning. Next is Shichigo-san around November 15th. This is a traditional event to celebrate the growth of children. At shrines, you will see many families with kids in beautiful kimono. If you take photos, be quiet and give space because it is an important moment for the family. For you, it is also a chance to see a very Japanese autumn scene. On Labor Thanksgiving Day, November 23rd, many people take holidays. Theme parks and sightseeing spots become super crowded, so you should enter very early in the morning or choose another day. A very unique event is the Torinoichi Festival on days on the rooster in November. In Asakusa and other places, you can see people buying kumade special good luck charms. The night festival is exciting but also cold, so wear warm clothes and be careful of pickpockets in the crowd. And after events, it's time for another joy of travel: food! Next, I will show you seasonal food you can only enjoy in this season. Let's house it. You cannot miss the seasonal food in Japan. As the weather gets colder, you find dishes and ingredients that make your body warm. First, you should try oysters. In Hiroshima or Matsushima, you can enjoy grilled oysters or even visit an oyster hut. The oysters are juicy and rich in flavor, and you must taste them fresh. Fried oysters are also perfect for a cold day. Next is fugu, puffer fish. In Shimonoseki or Osaka, you can try many styles. Thin roast slices, cold tessa, fried pieces, or hot pot. It is a little luxury, but a great way to start the winter season. Another food that warms your heart is nabe hot pot. In Tohoku, you can enjoy mushroom nabe or kiritampo nabe on a cold night. If you eat hot pot with local people, you will feel like you are part of their life. And don't forget the fruits. November is also the best season for apples from Nagano or Aomori and persimmons from Nara or Wakayama. You can easily buy them at roadside stations or markets. And they are perfect as a snack during a trip. If you go to the countryside, you can even join a farm and pick them yourself. That will give you taste memories of your journey. So seasonal food in Japan is just as special as illuminations and autumn leaves. And if you have any questions about this season, drop a comment below and we will answer it when we have time. And we want to enjoy autumn in Japan with you guys. And if you're curious, check out our website and let's enjoy it together. Enjoy Japan like a local with locals. See you in the next video. Now, see you in Japan. Bye. Howzit.